This is all about adjusting to winter or surviving winter, or I don't know what you'd call it, but it's just about dealing with winter. Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, get comfortable, hit the subscribe button so that you know when I post my next video. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm glad that you're here. The setting today is a bit different. It feels a bit more personal. I am in my humble abode. So welcome guys. Let's get this video started. So today I want to talk about something that I took for granted when I was moving to Greece. I didn't think it would be such an issue, but it really was, and I wish someone had just prepared me, or I had prepared myself mentally. And this is all about adjusting to winter or surviving winter, or I don't know what you'd call it, but it's just about dealing with winter. So if you don't know, I am Ugandan. I come from a very beautiful tropical country where it's sunny the entire year. Like, it's sunny from January to January. We never check the weather because we know it's going to be warm either way. So it's different because here in Greece, I'm constantly like obsessed with the weather. Like, oh my God, tomorrow we have sun. Oh, the next day it's cloudy, and I kind of plan my activities around the weather. In Uganda, I never used to do that, and so we take that for granted. And I'll probably do another video about so many things that we take for granted living in Africa. But this one is particularly about adjusting to winter and how to survive that. So I'm going to divide this video into 4 parts, or 4 tips, if you would say, just tips on how to adjust to winter for someone that's not used to living in a country that experiences winter. So the first one is staying warm outside. Now this is so important, guys. With all the viruses and flus that are going around, coronavirus, flu season, like it's generally flu season during the winter, so it's important to keep your body warm, especially when your body is not used to those temperatures. So the first thing I would say is definitely cover up. Make sure you layer your clothes. So I really learned how important layering is, because sometimes if you just have like this heavy jacket, it's not enough. You're not as insulated, and you just feel heavy for nothing. So you can wear lighter things inside and layer. So I'll usually have a vest. On top of the vest, I'll have like a t-shirt. On top of the t-shirt, I'll have like a light jacket. I'll have a scarf, and then finally I'll have like my winter coat that insulates everything and keeps me warm. The good thing about layering as well is that as the weather changes or as the day warms up, you can just remove some of those layers or put them back on so that you're always comfortable. So yeah, so definitely stay warm when you're outside. So the second thing is staying warm indoors. Guys, this is so important, and this is like my favorite part. I'm constantly warm indoors. Indoor heating, this thing over here, is so helpful. I'm constantly cozy. I will have cushions, I will have blankets. I just love to keep myself all cozy and warm like this. So stay as warm as you can when you're inside. Get a hot water bottle if you can as well. That really helps to keep your bed warm, so that you're constantly warm. Drink hot drinks. So I'm having my tea. I always put some lemon drops in my tea as well. You have to stock up on that vitamin C again to protect yourself from these viruses that be going around. Yeah, so have warm drinks, stay warm. I love socks. They are so helpful to just keep your feet warm as well. I always sleep with socks on in the winter. And warm baths and showers, like a warm shower goes a long way. So definitely make sure you're warm inside. Make sure you're stocking up on those vitamins. Make sure you're keeping yourself warm, and you're having hot drinks, and you're having warm baths as well. You'll definitely feel a lot better. The third tip, I'd say get as much sun as you can. So where you can, whenever there's going to be some sun, make sure you get that vitamin D. Vitamin D is very important. Psychologists have actually realized that people that live in sunny countries, like myself, Our depression rates are really low compared to the countries that experience harsh winters. So don't take that vitamin D for granted. Get that sun when you can. I know some people take vitamin D supplements, but check with your doctor before you do that. Take a walk in the sunshine. Mental health is really important and it shouldn't be taken for granted. So just make sure that you're conscious of that, and where you can, you're getting as much sun and you're looking after your mental health. Practice gratitude. Find ways to keep your mind sunny even when it's cold and gloomy outside. My fourth tip would be to embrace the winter and indulge in winter activities. I haven't yet done this. Maybe I will. If I do, I'll definitely document it, but I think it's an awesome idea. Someone suggested this on my Instagram stories. Go ice skating. If it's snowing where you are, go out and build a snowman, or just like play with the snow. I don't know what you guys do, but find some winter activities that you can do and enjoy. Most importantly, remember that winter is a season just like any other. It will come and it will go, and before you know it, there will be sunshine. Just a disclaimer, Thessaloniki, the winters in Greece, or particularly Thessaloniki where I live, are mild. They're considered mild winters, so they're not as harsh. So I'm so grateful that we do have the sun during the winter, and it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be when we were just getting into the season. I guess I've also adjusted, and so you will adjust. It will be okay. If it's your first time experiencing winter, just know that it will be okay. So that's all I have for you, just those 4 tips. Make sure you're warm outside, make sure you're warm inside, make sure you get that sun when you can, and embrace the winter and indulge in some winter activities, because before you know it, the weather and the season will have changed. So if you guys have any tips, it's still winter right now, drop your tip in the comments down below. Let me know how you cope with winter, especially if you're not used to winter. If you come from a country that doesn't experience winter, how do you do it? How do you survive? How do you adjust? How do you get used to that kind of weather? How do you live? If we're in a country where you're used to winter, it's been part of your everyday life, are there things that you do that I don't know about that make winter more pleasant? So let me know. Thanks guys for watching this video. I look forward to your comments down below. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you know someone who would benefit from this video, share. I like to share with your friends, with your family, whoever, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.